The newsroom was buzzing when the alert flashed across every screen. Apple halts iPhone sales until Trump ends tariffs. Within minutes, social media went wild, stock markets trembled, and the tech world stood still. It was the kind of move no one saw coming, not even those inside. Apple's headquarters in Cupertino, reporters scrambled to confirm the story. At the center of it all was a single quote from Apple CEO Tim Cook. "We will not let our products become political. Hostages." The statement was short, firm, and clearly directed at Washington. Within an hour, the White House press office was flooded with questions. Earlier that morning, the U.S. administration had imposed a new round of tariffs on imported electronics, a direct hit to companies that rely on overseas manufacturing. For Apple, this meant billions in additional costs. Overnight, iPhones, MacBooks, and iPads were about to become dramatically more expensive. But Apple didn't wait for the dust to settle. Instead, it made a bold decision to suspend all iPhone sales across the United States effective immediately. Retail stores closed their glass doors. The Apple website displayed a rare, temporarily unavailable message, and customers were left staring at their screens in disbelief. By midday, protests had already begun. Outside Apple stores in New York, Los Angeles, and Chicago, people gathered, holding signs that read, "End the tariffs," and "Bring back the iPhone." Tech influencers went live, warning that this could trigger one of the biggest economic showdowns between Silicon Valley and Washington in decades. In the White House briefing room, President Trump brushed off the move at first, calling it a temporary stunt. But when reporters pressed him about the growing backlash, his tone shifted. "We want fair trade, not one-sided deals," he said. "But we'll see what Apple does next." Behind closed doors, Apple's leadership team held emergency meetings. Internal sources leaked that the company had prepared this plan weeks earlier, a trade war contingency, just in case tariffs escalated. It wasn't just about profits. It was about principle. Apple's stance sent a message to every multinational corporation. Enough was enough. Financial analysts called it a high-stakes gamble. The halt could cost Apple billions per day, but it also put massive pressure on the administration. Other companies began to follow suit. Smaller tech firms and even automakers started voicing their concerns publicly. The hashtag #iPhone bomb began trending globally. Within 24 hours, major U.S. carriers like Verizon and AT&T reported massive customer complaints. Pre-orders were frozen, deliveries suspended. On Wall Street, Apple's stock dropped, but the market also signaled something else. Investors were waiting to see who would blink first, the government or the tech giant. Meanwhile, inside a quiet Apple store in San Francisco, a worker taped a note to the